Hello, welcome to English 111. I am Dr. Sloan von Verts. Please feel free to call me Dr. V or Professor V. I am pleased to be your professor this semester. The purpose of this video is to give you a brief overview of the class. I strongly encourage you, however, to click on all of the buttons that you see in the course and read through the items. There is much information available for you to cover. I have provided my contact information for you on Blackboard. If you need help, here are my office hours. I hold them online via Zoom. I also hold them by appointment. You can call, text, or email me. However, I respond to any contact made between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Now, English 111 is an introductory course designed to help you transition to college-level writing. Throughout the semester, you will engage in writing that is both personal and public. You will be given opportunities to express your own ideas and to put these perspectives in conversation with others' ideas to enrich your own thinking and that of others. Additionally, this course presents a process-based approach to writing. This means that each writing assignment will go through a drafting process, each draft being revised and refined in response to your changing ideas and peer and instructor feedback. As a result of participating in the drafting process, along with being an active contributor to class discussion and activities, you will become a stronger, more critical writer, reader, and thinker. Now, this section of English 111 is asynchronous, which means that all work for this class is housed entirely online, and you, the student, are responsible to complete the work as assigned. With asynchronous learning, the class is not required to meet at the same place and same time. To learn well in an asynchronous class online, you must be a highly active and disciplined learner who is ready to go the extra mile to make this online learning experience a success. I have structured the class work to promote your engagement with the ideas and materials of the course and with your colleagues. Now, here's how our class will proceed. Our class is constructed of modules, one for each week of the semester. Each weekly module introduces the objectives and general updates for the week, as well as all of the readings, instructional materials, and assignments. Each new module for the upcoming week will be available on Tuesday mornings. I will be available to meet at a specific time online with any class members who determine that they need more engagement with me, the instructor. This time will be determined and announced during the first week of class. Now, in the class module for each week, you will have 4 to 7 assignments. In the class module for each week, you will have readings, videos, various instructional materials, as well as 4 to 7 assignments. You will have what I call level assignments, level 1, 2, and 3. The level 1 assignment, which can be either 1 part or 2 to 3 parts, will be due on Tuesdays by 11:59 p.m. The Level 1 assignment is a type of warm-up to help show that you have an understanding of the fundamentals on which we will be working for the week. Now there's the Level 2 assignment. It's going to be due on Thursdays by 11:59 p.m. The Level 2 assignment will require you to write a response to readings and/or discussion with a guided prompt. This exercise is often fundamental in preparing you to draft your formal essays. The Level 2 assignment may possibly be divided into 2 to 3 parts. Then you have the Level 3. The Level 3 assignment is due on Sundays by 11:59 p.m. The Level 3 assignment will often, but not always, be part of your drafting process for your formal papers. Please remember, all formal papers will undergo a specific series of steps or stages that include pre-writing, outlining, drafting, revising. The successful completion of these steps in the writing process count toward the final grade that each essay earns. Thus, do not expect to turn in and pass a final draft without having undergone and turning in the steps in the writing process. Formal papers that have not met the writing steps that have been assigned, the drafting process that is, will not be accepted. This rule does not apply to low-stakes assignments, though. Then finally, you have the discussion board. The discussion board will be due by Mondays by 11:59 p.m., and it is a class discussion of readings and or preparation for the formal writings. A guided question or prompt will be provided for each discussion board. Now let's talk about theme. In this section of English 111, we're going to explore what in the world is going on by considering current events and our positioning in today's world. What is happening? Where are we going, especially in relation to where we have been? Thematically speaking, readings selected for this class will examine specific aspects of developing relationships amongst people. Further, we will consider advancing technologies in the world around us and how they impact us cross-culturally. Readings will also aid our work on developing our critical reading skills and writing skills, critical writing skills that is, with the objective of improving our consideration of audience, purpose, and rhetorical context, formulation of thesis statements, conceptualization of arguments and other methods of development, integration of sources, and, of course, achievement of clarity and precision in all forms of written and verbal expression. Now, regarding textbooks, there are no required texts that you must purchase for this course. All readings and work will be available through Blackboard. Therefore, it is important that you access Blackboard regularly and be prepared to submit your work through Blackboard. Please do not email your work to me. Now, regarding the assignments, I already talked about the level assignments, but you're going to complete 4 formal writing assignments. Together, these assignments are designed to engage you in the critical reading, writing, and analytical practices that mark academic and public intellectual work. They are sequenced to challenge you, with each assignment building on the writing knowledge and ideas developed in the previous. You will move from exploring the rhetorical power of personal experience as evidence and illustration to connecting your ideas with those of others to create new insights and exploring how writers locate themselves in larger contextual conversations in the world. In a sense, you might consider this writing yourself into the public conversation. Along the way, we will discuss the ethics of writing and of source use, considering how we think with and use other writers well and artfully in our own writing. Your writing assignments, as I mentioned, will go through a process. Final drafts of the assignments should follow MLA, that is Modern Language Association format. In addition to these formal writing assignments, there will be assigned readings and informal, low-stakes writings throughout the course of the semester. Now let's talk about grading. The weighting of your final grade is as follows. You will find that 75% of your final grade depends upon the formal writings. Your reflective narrative is worth 15% of your final grade. The critical analysis is worth 20% of the final grade. Your weighing in essay is worth 25% of the final grade. And then the final paper, a writer's reflection, is worth 15% of your final grade. Now remember, each formal paper will undergo a writing process. Generally speaking, from pre-writing to drafts to reviews to a final draft, you must complete these steps. If you do not complete these steps, your final draft will not be accepted. Now, the next part of your final grade for this class consists of your level assignments. As I mentioned, you'll have 4 to 7 each week this semester, and then the discussion boards. The level assignments are worth 15% of your final grade, and the discussion boards, which are pretty simple, you're just responding to a question, you and your peers, that's going to be worth 10% of your final grade. Now let's talk about course policies. Attendance through work completion is important to succeed in this class and to your development as a writer and composer. As university policy stipulates, if you miss more than 15% of the class hours in the semester, you will be assigned a grade of WU, that means withdrew unofficially for the course. In the online environment, failure to show a sign of presence for a total of 3 weeks, that's in the fall-spring 16-week semester, or 1 1/2 weeks, that's in the summer 8-week semester, will result in a WU. Your presence for this class will be determined by your completing and submitting required assigned work in a timely manner each week. Let's talk about academic integrity. This course is designed to help you grow as a writer and as an individual, and also prepare you for future classes at CSI. Accordingly, plagiarism and cheating will not be tolerated. Violations of academic integrity may result in failure in a course and in disciplinary actions with penalties such as suspension or dismissal from the college. We will be working on how to maintain academic integrity. If you have questions about what constitutes cheating or plagiarism, which are violations of academic integrity, you should feel free to ask me. Please remember that at no point during the writing process should the work of others be presented as your own. According to the CSI Writing Program Policy on Plagiarism, remember this: any paper containing plagiarism will receive a grade of F. In addition, the instructor will report the incident via email to the director of the CSI Writing Program, accompanied by a copy of the document in question. Finally, we'll talk about student resources as an overview of the requirements of the class. As a student in the CSI Writing Program, you can take advantage of a wide range of services designed to help support your writing. We have the CSI Writing Center. It's available to provide free writing tutoring and consultation. All members of the CSI community are invited to discuss their writing with a trained consultant at the Writing Center. The Writing Center is located in 2S216. You can also get help through online. For more information, you can visit the website. There you can find out more about online and in-person tutoring options. Then we have the CSI Library, and here's the website. There is a tentative unfolding outline available, which means that the assigned readings only for the first 3 weeks of class are available. However, the due dates for the formal papers are available. You will find that your first formal paper for this class will be due on Tuesday, June 12th by 11:59 p.m. That's right around the corner. Now, for the first week, here are the objectives. We have a course introduction, which you're getting to do now, talking about syllabus, policies, outcomes, academic integrity, and a general introduction to the theme, which we've talked about. Then you're going to have an introduction to college writing, understanding SPAO, looking at the writing process, considering study skills. And you have 3 reading selections. 2 of them are from the text Successful Writing, and the other reading is Immigration into English by Ocean Wong. All of these readings are available on Blackboard. Now remember, you must complete all of the assigned work in the week's module as scheduled online. You should complete the work in the order that it is presented so that concepts will make sense. Here's a heads up. Remember, the final draft of the reflective narrative, that's your first formal paper, is going to be due by Sunday, June 12th. It's not very far away. It is important that you complete all of the assigned work in this week's module as scheduled, because this work is moving you towards preparing that final draft. Well, that's an overview of English 111. I look forward to working with you. Take care.